You got something solid for me?
I've got something solid for you.
Ooh la la.
Meanwhile, over on the Chapeau cast, starring Luke Rowe and Geraint Thomas,
they really should rename it to that.
they should call it that. They should call it that. He has said on a recent episode that he used to make life hell, in quotes, for ex-dopers returning to the peloton, and saying that he was, tried to bully them out of the sport back to where they belong.
Luke Rowe or Geraint Thomas?
Luke Rowe did. Because Luke Rowe was he was the...
He's got enforcer vibes.
Yeah, he does. Now he uses it to go around and collect rent from all of his the flats he rents out in the Cardiff tri-state area. Unconfirmed, it's just allegations. But he keeps avoiding me for the interview about it.
Yep.
He says how he used to flick people who tested positive and come back to the sport, and saying that it's sort of black and white in his mind, which is an interesting one. Because he's going to have to eat a lot of humble chapeau pie if certain things do come out here.
In the 4 or 5 month period in which Chris Froome was a doper, because then he wasn't again, because it was okay that he used salbutamol. Was Luke Rowe not working for him? But then it was like okay again. So now they're all friends.
Well, and Rosman, well, admittedly, Luke Rowe wasn't on safari with Rosman and getting Rosman's child named after him.
And maybe he doesn't like yogurt.
I would have Luke Rowe down as a big anti-yogurt guy. I don't know what it is.
The reference there, of course, being that
the Milram stuff.
The Milram stuff. For those who don't remember.
But just a nice little cherry on top of this week of... I mean, it's just... I kind of want to say foie. It's just everything's going crazy. I mean... They just won't let Jayco Movistar have the headline for 1 week.
There's two ways to look at this, right? One is where there's smoke, there's fire, right? That's one way to look at it. The other is if there's been smoke for a decade and there's still no fire, maybe there's no fire. Like it honestly, it could go either way for me at this point. Like I don't know. I do know that I wish people would stop saying there's things that should be said and not saying them.
Yes.
Stop doing that.
There is financial incentive for it to come out for at least some of these people.
Yeah, the next book.
Somebody's going to write a book.
Yeah.
Write a book. I kind of like that. It's about old school, because nowadays you'd think it'd be like going on a podcast to talk about, how you hated the ex-dopers who definitely were not anyone that you were riding with,
right?
But like releasing something in a tell-all book, and it's an actual tell-all book, is quite of a, it's a throwback, and I'm here for it.
We haven't had a good tell-all book since like Tyler Hamilton, or maybe Floyd Landis.
So I'm here for it. It's just you saying that there's smoke without fire. At the moment, this is like that flame underneath the waterfall in Buffalo, New York, that just never goes out because of the gas rising up between the cracks in the rock. Like surely this can't all be for nothing. Surely this isn't like Richard Plugger saying that Mark Madio and the team like a beer to like distract us from something else nefarious going on.
Who knows? I give up knowing at this point. I just don't.
The off season's already delivering. I'm not going to lie.
It's great.
Every October, Guangxi shutters the season. There's a little doubt in the back of my mind of like, what the hell are we going to talk about until January? But
it always delivers.
Steps up every time.
You know what? So it's something you just said, Johnny, or something that I guess Luke Rowe probably said that you were passing on. The flicking of dopers bit. I ran across a short video the other day that was explaining how this is done. Which I think would be maybe a fun thing to do at some point, either in video form or maybe another off-season thing we could do with Ronan, because there are. I think it's one of those things, like, unless you've raced a fair amount, you probably wouldn't really pick up on it watching racing, and it's once you know what it looks like and you know what you're looking for, it can add to the enjoyment of watching bicycle racing because you know what riders are doing to each other. So anyway, I'm going to tease that. We'll talk about it later. We don't have time today, but let's do
an example of this. I think that I might have talked on the podcast before as well.
Yeah, there's like very specific ways that you can ride in a bunch, and in particular ride in a breakaway, that make life miserable for another specific person in that breakaway. And so, yeah, let's shelve that because we got plenty to talk about today. But a little teaser for like we'll do a little explainer
November
on
22nd
on being a dick in the peloton dynamics. We'll save that one for later.